Greetings, Lynette Krause here. I often have questions about oils for women's health. You know, oils that are safe for pregnancy, labor, postpartum, breastfeeding, those kinds of things. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to create a field in your AromaSense base so that you can track just this information. Now, before I begin, I want to show you that I created a infographic that shares the oils that are safe for pregnancy and oils to avoid in pregnancy. So it's this infographic. Since I've already done the research, I'm going to use this infographic as a cheat sheet to know which oils I want to identify. So going back to my AromaSense, I am on the Aromatics tab, and if I look carefully, I'm going to look down here and I'm going to scroll all the way across my information. Oh, and by the way, I am in main view. So if you are in a different view and you want to look at the main view, you just click on this little toggle right here and it'll turn on and off your views. Okay, so now I am down here and I'm at my very last field currently that's called last modified, and right next to that there is a little plus sign, and when I hover over it, it tells me that I use this to add a field. I'm gonna call this field pregnancy because that's basically the information that I want to track. Now I got to figure out what kind of field type do I want. I think I'm going to choose a single select, and I'm going to have two options. I'm going to have pregnancy safe and pregnancy avoid. All right, so I'm going to create this field. And there it is. Now I could go back to my infographic and start plugging in the oils that I need to say are safe or useful. Bergamot, Romacam, citrus oils. All right, let's check that out first. And I'm going to move all the way over as far as I can. Bergamot right here. Pregnancy safe. And if I can't see, if I have a hard time going across to make sure I can see the information and remember which aromatic I'm on. So I'm going to move this for the moment, figure out a good place to put it. So basically what you do is you put your arrow on top of the field name, and then that gives you a little hand and you can move it over wherever you want it to go. I'm going to put it right before shelf life, I think, at the moment. All right, so that gets me a little closer. Okay, so now I can do Roman chamomile Roman, safe, citrus oils. We'll grab mandarin and let's see, we've got orange, the oranges. All right, so I've got my fields, I've got them populated. I'm actually going to just pick one. I'm going to pick a couple of things. Let me grab here. All right, so I've got a couple that show me that I've got useful oils. Now, what do I need to avoid? All right, first one, anise, then carrot seed, cassia. So let's check those out. Anise right here, and we're going to say avoid. And actually, I'm going to come up here and I'm going to edit the field. I'm going to change this color from blue to red. And safe, I'm going to call that a green. All right, save. Okay, so we've got pregnancy avoid. Let's find as we got carrot seed right here. We've got cinnamon acacia. All right, that's just to add a few, because I want to show you one more thing after I did this. Okay, so now I have a field, and I can track what oils I can include that are safe, and use those, and oils that I need to just avoid them at all costs because they are not safe. Now, if I want to look at them a little more closely and make it a little easier to find them all, then I can go back over here and create another view. And keep in mind that there is a video on how to create and use views, so you might want to check that out, because I'm going to do this super fast. So I've got main view. I'm going to just say, come over here. Oh, down arrow, and it tells me I want to duplicate this view. Now I want to rename the view, and I'm going to say pregnancy oils. All right, there we go. And pregnancy oils. Now, how do I figure out what I want here? Okay, so I'm going to say filter, where now I get to pick pregnancy, and I'm going to say is, so in the drop down, show me where the pregnancy field, I'm going to say, is not empty, because those are the oils that I've identified. All right, boom, there they are. Now, I can do one more really cool thing here. I can group my records, and I'm still going to see, I'm going to group my records by pregnancy. So now, as you can see, I've got all my pregnancy safe oils here, and all my pregnancy avoid oils will be down here. And keep in mind, this is not the whole list. This was just enough to show you how to get you started. I sure hope you found this video helpful and informative. And by the way, you can purchase the Oils for Pregnancy infographic in our online store. Please visit us at AromaSenseApp.com.